welcome back to the channel. I haven't done my little preppers haul video for ages, and I do excuse me because if you follow the channel I have mentioned obviously we've been trying to cut down a bit due to circumstances and due to other circumstances. Anyway, I have my little haul that I've done, and basically I'm gonna start with the best bargain thing of a week or month actually. This is one of the cast iron Dutch ovens. We wanted one for ages, and I've been keeping an eye on some of them are absolutely stupid and like £90, and it's like I don't think it's justifiable. Anyway, I had keep an eye on that one. It was on Amazon. I can put the link down below, guys. It was initially I think 38 or 39 pounds, and then I seen this on the deal at 28.99. It's an 8 litre, so you have 3 litre in the top and I think 5 litre down below. You can use the top is a frying pan. It's uber heavy being cast iron. It actually feels like a really good quality. I will probably maybe do a review on that one. But yes, I'll put the link down below. I love the cast iron cookware. We do have a Netherton Foundry frying pans. They're absolutely amazing. They are slightly a bit more finer in terms of the finish. However, for £28, I think it's absolute bargain. We have the support to have it hanging over the fire. We are intending to create like a specific area where we can have like an open fire in a garden. So anyway, for that was to me a bargain, absolute bargain. Okay, right, next thing, guys, I have some cat food. If you've been following, I've been mentioning there was a struggle to find cat food in Lidl and in other supermarkets. The choices seem to be just disappearing, and it's really, really frustrating. And again, I've done the video once before when I was saying I wasn't really quite prepared for the cat food shortages and the toilet shortages, sorry, the cat litter shortages, and I haven't really been stocking up enough, so we've been trying to sort of buy a little bit more of the cat stuff and not to forget the pussycat. Anyway, I got a massive 10 kilo items, 34.49 or 39. It's kind of like, it sounds like a lot of money, but hopefully for them, it's 2 of them, it's gonna last a little while. Not a huge amount of time, but so nonetheless, it still works out cheaper than buying individual bags in Tesco's or other supermarkets. Whilst some of the cat food, in Lidl, again, I've been struggling to get the wet food. So I did manage to pick up a couple. Again, they went up now to £3.09. Last time I filled they were £2.99. And every time I see them available, it's only about 4 or 6 available. I have, however, ordered some from Amazon, the Amazon brand, which is on the way, so we're going to try that. But it's a little bit frustrating, the people that rely to feed their cats with the Lidl's food. Obviously, it's the availability is scarce and the price is going up, and it's now issue with buying a cat litter from Lidl as well. They had a delivery issue, something actually product issue. Anyway, so that's a problem. Right, so cat food covered. As you might see, the shop is from few different shops. I have not put on all the rices and pastas and porridges at the front, guys, because it is pointless. I buy them every time, regardless. Like if I don't buy anything else, I will still buy porridge, rice and pasta. This is how this goes. So I didn't want to clutter the video yet again. So I'll move on to, let's work from here. This was in Tesco's, the hot dogs, and they are a big jar of hot dogs, and they are far, far better than I found in the little tint jars. Although they're quite expensive. I think they're £2.99 in Tesco's on the deal from £3.25. I found them to be far superior. They're more like IKEA hot dog, if you know what I mean. So still like a shit sausage, but it's kind of nice, and I much prefer them to the little metal tins. In Lidl, I picked up another one of the sauces because I used one for my beef jerky. They are amazing. Still there, £1.49. Another salad cream from Lidl at 79p. We have, whilst we're on the Lidl, no, I'll come back to that. Toothpaste. Okay, we always preppers, guys, and I don't film this enough, and I promise you I'll try more. Buying the stuff that is non-food related. We all have to have a stockpile of stuff. It's just how this goes. With the toothpaste, I think I have about 2 years worth of supply of toothpaste, give or take. But I found that for the past couple of months I haven't actually bought any, and we've kind of been going through that. So I've seen the deal from Home Bargains at £1.50 from £3 reduction for the Colgate. So I've got 4 of them. I've also picked up, some paracetamols, right? When I did the video, guys, about the barter items, many of you mentioned like paracetamols and tablets, painkillers. I'm like, okay, I have like a vast amount of medical preparedness things, But I've been buying like cold and flu and things like this, more of an expensive items that were currently used. However, a lot of you suggested that paracetamol is a good butter item, and because they're so cheap. And they are, right? I bought them from 2 places because you're only allowed to have 2 each. 39 pence, right? And you get 16 tablets. The date on them was like, okay, January 26, but I for fact seen the research done by some sort of army personnel. Anyway, some of them saying that actually tablets, and especially paracetamol, still active 10 years past the date. So I'm not saying go start, swallowing pills 10 years out of date. However, as a preparedness, I will be buying more of them for 39p. Every time I pop in somewhere, pick up a couple, because you just never know. And if we're saying, guys, it's a good butter item, they're already pre-sized, like pre-packaged into, selection, so you can just cut them up and trade them for, I don't know, a glass of wine, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Just, I'm saying it's cheap enough to be able to still buy them as a butter item. And yeah, so I did. The same applicable is plasters. Tesco's and Asda's are stupid prices. Home bargains, however, still 59p for 40. Absolute bargain. Yes, I have few, but again, I thought I'll change my direction and buy just a few more. We still use them, we go through them, little one uses them, so it's just, yeah, it's kind of silly not to as a prepper. Right, we're going into then, I bought some, sorry, I forgot what it was, beef suet. It's adding on to my little fat preparedness of, not fat, but the cooking fat, this kind of thing. And I had a specific idea of making a pemmican with that. So it's actually not cheap. Tesco's normally £3, but they want to deal at £2.50. You get 200 grams. And I need to clarify that to get like even less out of that. Nonetheless, I bought it, something different. I don't have a single one in my cupboard. So now I have 3 until I decided to make that pemmican. Right, next thing. From Home Bargains, I bought some balsamic glaze. I buy those glaze from TK Maxx. And then now gone up to like $3.99. Home Bargains, they had 6, $1.99 or $1.49. Sorry, $1.49. I'm like, you know what? That's a bargain. $1.49 for balsamic glaze, not the vinegar. It's absolute bargain. So I picked up 2 because I do have some in my stockpile, as you do. Right, now let's go with, because in Home Bargains, yes, I picked up, I mentioned it last time, guys, I bought some. I've popped in, it's been a little while back. They still had 3 left, so I bought the remaining 3. They're absolutely yummy. Husband loves them. £1 each. They are just super tasty, and they are flat white, so it's cookies and cream. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, so we are, oh, got Sharpie there. Tesco's, right? If you follow, if you've been in the shops, you know that now everything else of basic prepping items gone up. And that includes the porridge oats, which are now everywhere, apart from Asda, gone up from 70p to 84p. This is like 14 pence increase, right? Quite a high increase, okay? However, Asda increased this to 84p, and within the space of a couple of days, it's gone up to now 90p. So again, all the porridge oats everywhere will follow to be 90p very shortly. Tesco's chocolate bars, I buy a lot of them for my husband to take to work for lunch because Snickers are totally unaffordable. They're gone up from 85p to 90p to £1.10. They're now £1.30. Okay, so kind of become a little bit more unaffordable yet again. So when I popped into Lidl, to my surprise, I found those, which is their version of that, and they were still 99p. I'd never seen them there before, so I picked up about 4 or 5 packets for 99p, so he can give it a taste test and see how good they taste. On the Lidl, again, they still have a bread flour on sale at £1 and 5p, so I think I've got 4 altogether. I bought a Irish stew to try. I never bought one. Many of you commented that it's absolutely lovely, so I bought one to try. I'm not really like a stewy person. I don't really like stews as per se, but I just wanted to try it and see if it's nice. And they were, this £1.89. So here we go. So we covered that. So also in Lidl they had Italian week, and things from the Italian range have increased a lot as well. A lot, and I mean a lot. I used to buy their little croissants type things, right? They used to be 99p. They're $2.99 now, so 3 times the price to what they used to be. But I've seen the gnocchi, and I have the, a basil gnocchi and tomato gnocchi, and they were £1.29. So I'm like, yeah, that's actually really, really good. I know you can buy like really shit ones from, I think, Lidl. And they're still like 80p, so they actually much nicer, and it's still quite nice price. Date on those, it's quite a good day. January 24, but they will sit there for a tad longer. For all you who are not aware, gnocchis is basically potato and mashed potato and flour mixed together. And you can easily make them yourself. Absolutely, absolutely. Right, petroleum jelly. Right, from Home Bargains, 79p. I haven't had, like, I've bought one, mini Vaseline one ages ago. I think it's in my big box of medical stuff. I'm like, and yeah, again, grease. It's got so many uses, right? So many uses. And it's so cheap as a prep item. So I bought one, again, and being only money to constraint if you wish. So again, certainly next month I'll pop in there, I'll pick up another one. It doesn't go out of date, so we're fine. It's already stinks, so it's not a big deal. Right, cat food cleared. Water is, if you follow the channel, you watch the video about the water preparedness. Lidl were pretty much out of non-flavored water, but they have had the flavored water. £2 for 6 bottles. I think it's quite a lot. This one is a watermelon. I really wanted to try this. This is actually quite nice. Obviously full of sugary things, but it's something different, and I quite liked it. But the problem with water, guys, so if you haven't had any water in your stockpile, do start picking up some water, because there are shortages of water now in the shops. So if you see some, just grab some, because obviously it's really, really important as a prepper to have water. If you haven't watched the videos, please watch. I'll put the link up there or down there. Yeah, really super important. Okay, and then we have, guys, some biscuits up at Tesco's, right? I've seen those, which is like a chocolate bonbons, and I think they reduced to like 70p. I'm like, yay, you're a great deal. Good job, only bought a couple, because in Lidl, again, it doesn't always happen. They had a multi-pack, double the amount, and they were like 79p. So I'm like, oh. So I got a few of those, and some custard creams, they were 59p. And then last but not least, again, being the Home Bargains, being one of those bargain places where the random stuff comes in, they had some Brooklyn Brewery beer. My husband liked the normal lager, and I've seen this one. This is an amber lager, and it was $4.99. I think $4.99, $5.99 for 4. So I bought it for him to try. And one thing, guys, I forgot to mention actually. One of the last. This is definitely the last thing. Last thing I've bought is some charcoal, activated charcoal. Right? It might looks like a bit weird, and I strongly suggest, obviously charcoal is really good for food poisoning, it's good for digestion. You cannot take too many, don't quote me on it, but do your own research on activated charcoal. It's really good for many things, including like teeth whitening, and you can brush your teeth if you powder it. I've done a lot of research in charcoal that is currently available on Amazon, and a lot of it is this is like bamboo charcoal, and it's in the like liquid type capsules, and it's like, no, it's not. I've been taking, and my family been taking the charcoal, or having the charcoal, activated charcoal in tablets for absolutely years, and we swear by it. And this means you have to go, unfortunately, on eBay and pick them up in the shape of a tablet. You can buy them from sort of like Polish type, the Eastern European brands, and they are 100% guaranteed a proper charcoal tablet. I would not ever trust the stuff they sell on Amazon for those brands that are, it's like 25 quid for, 100. No, it's not. It's very cheap in Eastern European countries, and it is definitely more authentic and legit. So if you do consider buying this, buy them on eBay. There's loads of sellers selling them. They come in the packets like this. You can buy anything between 10 and the 200. I think the 100 pack costs about 15 quid, I think, or 10 or 15 pounds. Sorry, don't quote me. So many there. We buy them all the time, and you literally, if you have like a digestion issue, a little bit of indigestion, anything like this, you can just take a couple of tablets, and it just seems to, basically charcoal attracts kind of all the nasty things inside, and as I said, you cannot take too many. It might make you poop black, but nonetheless, it's not the side effect, it's just how this goes anyway. So just a tip for you guys, if any of you are considering buying that. And I strongly do, again, because for the poisoning, it just is just amazing, even for the animals as well. So here we are. I think that's it, guys. We really covered what I wanted to say. So I do hope you enjoyed my tiny little mini haul. And if you did, don't forget to thumbs up. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye-bye.